Hi, my name is Kelsey Marks, and we've been working together for the past 8 weeks to come up with a strategic social media marketing campaign for you, my client, Matawi Tileworks. So just a brief overview of your brand image as Matawi Tileworks. You guys are a artisanal tileworking company that specializes in beautiful, original, and unique tilework pieces. The raised line technique sets you guys apart from your competitors, and your beautiful colors and glazes that you use in your tiles set you apart from others in your field. You guys are very human-centered and very positive in your thinking, and you celebrate beauty. Something that you guys said that stuck out to me said, "I don't think that you should have to go to a museum to see beautiful things. It is really important to me that you can have beautiful things in your everyday life." And you can really see that through your company as a whole, through your art tiles that you can install publicly as well as privately. Alright, so now we're going to discuss who your ideal consumer would be. Now this is going to be who would benefit from your product most, and also who you are going to market towards through your social media. Now we've decided through extensive research that interior designers would be the best people to market towards through all of your marketing campaigns. Now the demographics of this group are more specifically women and middle-aged white women at that. So 88.5% of interior decorators are women. They are also 82.1% white, and they're about 35 to 55 years old, with the median age being about 42. Now, the reasons why we chose this group is that we believe that they are going to benefit from and purchase our product more than any other consumer. They're going to bring in other consumers, and they're going to remain loyal to our company. Currently, there are about 3,790 interior designers and decorators registered on Houzz, which is an interior designer platform in Michigan, whose biggest need is resources for their projects. We believe that interior designers will tell others in their field about Matawi Tileworks, about your guys' product, and we believe that interior designers will stay loyal to Matawi regardless of whether or not he's completing home improvement projects, and whenever they are completing projects, they will always come back to you. We also believe that interior designers will promote their home projects online and then showcasing your product in their photos. Some of the needs of this group are inspiration, motivation, community, relationships, brand and company information, high quality projects, and education and information. Now, that is a lot to think about, but basically the gist of it is people who are creating and performing home renovation projects are going to need inspiration for those projects. They're going to need education and information on how to complete those projects, but they're also going to need high quality products, which you guys do provide. Through your social media, you're able to provide community and relationships, and those are some of the needs of this group, and what they're looking for that you have to offer. Currently, they're on a few platforms. They are on social networking sites 30% more than other people are, and they are and this is because they're professionals on social networking sites wanting to make connections with others in this field. They are also around the age that people who listen to blogs are most likely to be. They are most likely to be on microblogs like Pinterest because the target audience for that is approximately 70% female, and they are also on a lot of the multimedia sites such as YouTube and Instagram, because Instagram is skewed towards the female demographic, and also more than a quarter of the world's population uses YouTube each month, and so there's a lot of this target demographic on those platforms as well. Now, moving forward, we're going to talk about some wins and losses that you guys have had in your social media strategies. So you guys are doing quite well with inspiration and high quality products. So a lot of your social media sites are very heavy on the inspiration with photos, as you can see to your right, where you showcase your product and you show people inspiration of what their projects could look like with your product. But you also offer high quality products. All of your stuff is homemade, and you make that known throughout your social media projects. However, some of the losses that you guys have endured through some of your strategies is that you are lacking in the area of relationships. Now, this is normal in a busy schedule running a business. Relationships with your customers can kind of fall on the back burner, and it seems to have been so with your social media. There are not a lot of responses to comments, or response time is very slow, and that can be improved. There's also brand and company information that can be improved upon. We would love to see some more information about who your brand is and kind of developing a brand personality. Lastly, there is a lack of information and education just on the tile working and ceramic industry as a whole, and that is something that we also can improve on. Now, diving into a little bit more specifically how we plan to improve your social media strategies, number one being diversified content. So each platform is different and should be more specifically tailored to each platform. So a lot of your posts are cross-posted across platforms, which is easy when you're just trying to post mass amounts of content. However, each platform is a little bit different, and each consumer on each different platform is going to react to your content in different ways. And in order to get the most successful response to your content, you want to have more tailored content to each platform. For example, Twitter for specifically event updates within your company, or Facebook for community building and discussion. Then we're going to try and improve response time. Aberl says that relationship marketing helps retain customers over the long term, which results in customer loyalty rather than customers purchasing once or infrequently. So in responding to comments and also responding to comments on blogs or reviews on social networking sites, you then build a relationship with your consumers, and positive customer relations lead to customer loyalty. And so we want to improve this so that we can improve customer retention. Lastly, we want to increase resources. So customers value resources and information in the field, especially in home renovation. When you're trying to just start out in this field, or you're trying to do DIYs, it's a lot of information, and there's a lot of potential for you guys to capitalize on giving your customers that content so that they can benefit from that, and then in turn trust you more, and then in turn allowing them to continue purchasing from you because they feel connected to you. So creating content that fits this need will increase brand awareness and brand likability. So if you guys are creating content on tile working in general, people are more likely to like you and stay with you and purchase your content more. Here are just a few mock-ups of what some sample executions of these specific plans will look like. On the right, you can see what the YouTube execution would look like if you guys tried to create more documentary style YouTube videos that would be a little bit more personal and relate to your consumers in a different way. And then on the left, you see a mock-up of what your blog would look like on a mobile device. If you guys start writing blogs, that provides those resources that we were just talking about. Lastly, we're going to discuss metrics for success. So this basically means, how will we know if the strategies that I'm suggesting will actually be successful? So the first way we'll know is if we reduce unanswered consumer concerns by 15%. So basically, if we increase replies to consumers by 15%, we'll know we have been successful in customer relationships because our response rate has increased. Next, we will increase new customers by 1%. So we'll know that we've been successful in brand awareness if we bring in more first-time buyers. So increased brand awareness leads to increased buyers, and we will be able to measure it in that way. Next, we will increase consumer electronic word of mouth by 10%. So we'll know that we've been successful in customer relations if people are telling others about us. Lastly, we're going to enhance our brand awareness by 10%. So if people are more aware of our brand, or people can identify our brand without our help, we'll know that we've been successful if we increase this by about 10%. Thank you for your time. If you think that these would be successful and you're interested in implementing these strategies and these campaigns, then please reach me at one of the following options, and we can get to implementing these strategies soon. Thank you so much.